Going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. As you can see, I'm wearing orange and not fishing equipment because we're taking a break from the lake today just to get out and do a little squirrel hunting. It's a beautiful day here end of November, and haven't really had a chance to get out and do much small game hunting this year, so I figured I'd seize the opportunity here and see if we could get out and get some gray squirrels. I got the 22 here with me today, and see what we can get. Now, I did come up here maybe a month or so ago and did some scouting and walked up to the mountain, and there's a pretty substantial vegetation change once you get up into the mountain. So I'm going to try to stay down here on the flat and see if I can't catch something running around in this underbrush. Now, fortunately, there aren't many people parked down here, so I shouldn't have to worry about busting too many archery hunters. As it is the first week in November, and there's probably going to be a lot of people out here in the woods. I would deer hunt, but I still have too much venison in my freezer from last year, so I don't have room for a deer if I shot one. Got a nice spot on them, blowing over a log here. So we're going to sit for, I don't know, maybe 15-20 minutes and see what we can see. See if something comes out. I mean, the name of the game here is just kind of moving from spot to spot and sitting for a little bit. See if you can hear them, but you got to go where the food sources and stuff are at. There's a lot of oaks around me, so there's a good chance they could still be looking for acorn or something like that. That's wild. Tell me you guys just heard that. That was a pheasant. Wonder what chased it. That's still pretty awesome. That's cool, hopefully. I couldn't have timed that any better if I wanted to. Alright, so hopefully we'll get some squirrels going here. Got something moving over there across the creek. That's a little chippy. It's kind of funny when you're deer hunting. Squirrels sound like deer. Just freight trains running through the woods. Now when you're hunting squirrels, everything sounds like it. Well, been sitting here for about 10 minutes. Heard a pheasant. Saw a chipmunk. Blue jays aren't too happy either. But we'll move a little farther up the mountain and see what we can see up there. It's not too much moving right now. So, just keep on moving. Here, pheasants cackling down here in the hollow. Here. Somewhere down in there. Hear him down in there somewhere. I didn't know they stocked pheasants here, but that's pretty cool. Something's dead over here in this tall stuff. Over in this section, the wind's blowing right in my face, and I smell like death. I don't know if somebody shot a deer over there, made a bad shot on it, or if there's a cut pile over there or what, but something certainly stinks over there. Now, unfortunately, I can't shoot a pheasant if I see one. Not because I'm using a 22, but because I don't have a pheasant tag for it. But if I see a grouse or a rabbit, I'm definitely going to take a pop at it. I don't really expect I'll see a rabbit in here, but it's been a weird year so far, so who knows. I'll probably see a grouse, if anything. But it'd be pretty cool if I get a shot at one. I've never even flushed a grouse while small game hunting. But it'd be pretty cool to get my first one with a 22. Unconventional, to say the least. I got something running around in front of me still. Didn't sound like a deer. There's a squirrel. See if I can get a clear shot of him. Climbed up the mountain here, so we're far enough away from each other. Well, I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was BBs coming through the trees. Statement retracted. Alright, so just to bring you up to speed on what had happened between the last clip and where I'm at here in this clip. I was hunting down in that creek bottom, and what had happened was a group of pheasant hunters had worked up the opposite side of that creek bottom, and they got to about maybe 50 yards away from where I was at, and they really had no idea I was even there. Now, up until that point, they had fired probably about a half a dozen rounds as they got closer and closer to my position, and the concern was I couldn't see them and they couldn't see me. I mean, as you can see, I was wearing an orange hat and an orange vest, but they were so target locked and fixated on their dogs that they were kind of oblivious to, their surroundings. Now, been there before. I'm not going to be too salty about that, but it was getting into a safety concern because at that point in time where they were at, they we're getting into an issue of if they shot, didn't see me, then, 50 yards is a bad day if you get shot with a shotgun. Now, I had recorded this, but unfortunately I didn't realize that when I had recorded this in the field that whole clip was set to time-lapse. So unfortunately I wasn't able to use that for this video. So I had moved up the mountain, and in this clip you could see, you heard the couple of shots down there on the little hollow, and the pellets did come through in my general area. They were probably about 30 yards away from me. Maybe, it was enough to hear the pellets whiz by, and at that distance, it's not really a huge issue. I was probably, I was well over 100, 150 yards from them. So, a pellet coming through at that distance isn't going to be lethal, but still, it's going to scare away any game that's in my area. So I just kept walking up the mountain. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to keep walking. This is pretty wild. Sounds like it's raining, but it's just the leaves coming off the trees. That's pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's head back down off the mountain here. Let's see if we can get something down in the lowlands. Well, that just about made my heart drop. Wasn't even paying attention, looked over and saw that there. And it's just a bear. I guess it's a dump area for roadkill. Just looking in the trees for squirrels, and there's a black bear. Well, dead, fortunately. Just it's been an interesting day, to say the least. So after walking about 2 miles, unfortunately didn't see any more squirrels. I just saw those 3 before the pheasant hunters came through. It's unfortunate that the spot got ruined, but that's the nature of hunting public land. You can't be too salty about it. It's there for everybody. But, hopefully they were able to get some birds here. They certainly did a lot of shooting, but, I don't know if they got any or not. But hope you enjoyed today's video, and thanks for stopping by.